Okay, so I'd like to do a quick video just to introduce the new feature we've added here. It's the multi-site wizard. Some of you have asked for an option to be able to add multiple websites at once to the command center. These are websites that you've already registered, so you're not able to use the tools, domain tools area. So they're already in your Namecheap account or whatever registrar you're using, but you don't want to go through the process of adding one by one of each of these. So this is what the multi-site wizard will allow you to do. Basically what you're going to do is you're going to come over here to the step one, just put in your URLs here. So I'm just going to kind of randomly put in some mumbo jumbo stuff just to show you how it all will work out. Let's say we've got all these. I'm just going to add a few extra characters there. Make sure I've got all those, so one per line here. And then you also get to pick what server you're going to do it add an on to. So I'm going to just pick a random server here, start with server pilot, and then we hit next. And so on the next screen, what it does is that it's going to show you the URL. It's going to show you the automatically created app name that it's going to use. If it happens to be more than 30 characters, it's going to go ahead and truncate that. If it has any dashes or anything, goes ahead and removes that so that way there's no errors. And then it also lets you pick whether you want to track indexing for each of these individually or not. And if you want to create a Cloudflare account for these. Now, the process of creating a Cloudflare account, it doesn't add the websites to Cloudflare, because I don't know if you just registered this or if these have been registered for a while, but if it's brand new registered domains, it may have an issue adding it to Cloudflare right away. But at least it creates the Cloudflare account. It does get that step out of the way. So once you've verified that everything here is correct, you go ahead and go to add websites. One of the things to keep in mind is that it doesn't matter if you have them checked or not. It's just going to basically go through the whole list here. So if there's a particular one here that you change your mind you don't want to do, you can go ahead and click delete. Also, you're able to edit multiple of these at a time. So if you want to edit these out, you can go ahead and turn on the indexing and turn on the Cloudflare on a multiple of them. But once you've got these on there, then all you have to do is click on add websites, and it's going to go through the process of adding these to your server one by one. It actually does them kind of simultaneously, so it should be pretty quick when it's doing this. Maybe the only hung up might be the Cloudflare, and every now and then, I mean, keep in mind it is creating brand new Cloudflare accounts using multiple proxies, so it may fail. It happens every now and then. For the vast majority of the time, it's able to go through, but if you do have a failure in the Cloudflare process, just kind of keep in mind which one failed, so you can go in and create it manually if that was the process. But with these test ones here, I was able to create all the different accounts. It was able to add them to the server and do all that. Now the process is slightly different for if we do cPanel servers. Basically same exact setup. Just going to use some random ones here, but you have to, with cPanel, you've got to be a little bit more careful with the usernames, with the app names. So when you select a cPanel server, you'll notice that it's actually 8 characters that we can have, and I also went ahead and removed any numbers as well. So just if you're getting any errors, it's most likely because of the app name, so just change that out if that happens to be the case. But for the most part, you shouldn't have any issues. It's just if it's a specific domain name or something. But you'll be able to add them on there and also add them all at once to your server. So this should minimize the amount of time that you need to spend adding your websites and creating Cloudflare accounts.